In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use Extrude and Extrude in Cinema 4D 2023. We'll cover two common workflows: generating 3D geometry from a spline with the Extrude object and pushing out parts of an existing mesh using the Extrude tool. I'll also show you when the MoGraph Extrude object makes sense for procedural effects. Start by creating a spline. This can be any shape you want to turn into geometry. Once your spline is in the scene, add an extrude object. In the object manager, drag the spline underneath the extrude so it becomes a child. That simple parent-child relationship tells Cinema 4D to use the spline as the profile to extrude. If nothing seems to happen, double-check that the spline really sits under the extrude. With the extrude selected, look to the Attributes panel and find the Offset property. This controls the depth of the extrusion. Increase or decrease offset to dial in how far your shape extends. Positive values push outward in the generator's direction, negative values reverse it. Keep an eye on the viewport as you adjust so you get an immediate sense of the volume you're creating. This setup is non-destructive. You can always edit the original spline to change the resulting 3D form, and the extrude will update automatically. If you already have a polygon object and want to add detail by pulling out parts of the surface, use the extrude tool directly in the viewport. Switch to polygon mode or point mode, make a selection on your model, and then activate the extrude tool. Click and drag in the viewport to push or pull those selected elements along their normals. This is great for adding ridges, panels, or thickness to specific areas without affecting the entire object. If your extrusion looks odd, check which components you've selected and ensure you're dragging in the correct direction. Small, incremental drags often give you cleaner results and more control. For procedural, repeatable, or animated effects, turn to the MoGraph Extrude object. Instead of permanently changing your mesh, Extrude lets you drive extrusion parameters non-destructively, and it plays nicely with effectors. This makes it ideal for patterned extrusions, wave-like motions, or variations across many polygons at once. Because it's procedural, you can tweak settings or keyframe them later without committing to a baked result. That's the core workflow. Use the extrude object with a spline for quick editable geometry, use the extrude tool on selected components for targeted modeling, and choose Extrude when you want flexibility and effects-driven control. Save your project, experiment with different offset values, and you'll be building clean extrusions in no time.